Originally, this was going to be me wondering if we'll be traveling at all during 2021, but that's already happening. So today I'll be answering the question, do I think we'll be able to cruise at all during 2021? Hello and welcome to Planet Pluto Travel, and I'm your host, Alana Durrells. So if you've seen my first ever video, then you know that Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, and Carnival Cruises has delayed sailings of their fleet through April 30th, 2021. Well, now I kind of have some bad news for you. Norwegian has actually canceled all their May 2021 sailings. And many cruisers are upset as they believe this is a constant reoccurrence and that they should hold off sailing until they know for sure they're able to sail again. So this raises the question, will we be able to sail again in 2021? And my verdict is, yes, I really do believe we'll be able to start sailing again in 2021, but at the end of the year. As you also know from my first video, cruise lines were able to start sailing on October 30th, 2020 under the CDC's new order, the conditional sailing order. But in order to start sailing again, they had to meet the many requirements stated in the document. Link in the description just in case you want to check out the document. And many believe that this is just a new no-sail order, just with a different name. And as the CDC still doesn't recommend cruise travel on their website, it shouldn't come as a shock that the CDC is being super strict on cruise lines right now. The CDC also said themselves that they don't have enough information at this time to even say when it will be safe for cruise lines to resume sailing with passengers. But the CDC has created a color-coded chart on which ships that sail in U.S. waters or American cruise ships are allowed to embark and disembark crew members during this time. And with 60 out of 64 of the ships being approved, this means that they are allowed to bring cruise members on the ship and let them leave the ship, which can also better help the cruise lines give proper training to the new crew members. And, well, that is one of the requirements under the CDC's conditional sailing order. And cruise lines such as Royal Caribbean have been ahead of the game. Literally, Royal Caribbean started sailing their Singapore ship, Quantum of the Seas, to nowhere in December of 2020, with only Singapore residents being allowed on board. However, even still then, someone was diagnosed with COVID-19. But Royal Caribbean, being the elite cruise line they are, handled it very well as they turned the ship around and headed back to port, keeping everyone safe as they stayed in their rooms with crew members delivering their food to them. Lucky they got free room service. Royal Caribbean's swift and precise actions have made it possible for them to continue the sailing of Quantum of the Seas, with them later allowing people from other countries to sail on board the ship too. It has also made it possible for Royal Caribbean to start the sailing of their other Asian ship, Spectrum of the Seas, as there are currently itineraries up on the Royal Caribbean website for the ship in March of 2021. So this makes it seem as if Royal Caribbean is slowly working their way up into being able to sail their entire fleet. However, Royal Caribbean is still a little rocky as they don't know if they're going to delay the sailings of their ships through May of 2021. So in about 10 months, December 2021, maybe even 6 months, August 2021, Royal Caribbean may be able to sail their entire American fleet. And I am hopeful for this, as I do have a Royal Caribbean cruise in December on Independence of the Seas. So I really do need them to start sailing again. Safely, though. Safely. However, I won't even lie. If a year ago you asked me the same question, I probably would have had the same exact answer. Probably would have told you that, hey, yeah, we will be able to sail again, like in late 2020. Because honestly, during the pandemic, I was trying to plan a trip to Cedar Point in July. Because I thought we would be out of it by then, but we weren't. However, even though I would have had the same answer, I wouldn't have had the same evidence. Also, another difference between this year and last year is that the vaccines are being distributed right now. So unless it'll take 10 months for the general public ages 16 and up to be able to receive the vaccine, which I don't think it will, and for cruise lines to figure out how to functionally run even under the CDC strict requirements, which I also don't think will, then yeah, cruising won't happen in 2021. But also remember, in 10 months, from February to December, we went from still enjoying our normal lives to getting the first COVID vaccine approved. Shoo, I was at All-Star Weekend in February, an event with 20,000 plus people, to not even being able to be in a closed space with more than 10 people in March. And that's only a month. So imagine what could happen in 10 months. And yes, it is a lot. So this raises the question, will we be able to start sailing again in 2021? My verdict is yes. I do believe we'll be able to start sailing again in 2021. Now that is all I have for you guys today. And if you'd like to hear more news, reviews, and blogs, of course you do, hit that red subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime I upload more content. And I know I say this in every video, but I promise you guys that the website is almost complete. Just need a few things here and things there, and then it will officially be ready for you guys. Yes, my website will feature more news, reviews, and blogs, so if it is more your thing, then my site is too. And with all that being said, bye you guys and stay safe.